All right, friends. So there's a lot that I don't agree with this at all. It's a very exciting moment. We did tell Wayne that this was just like not the best move that he could have possibly made. There's a lot to discuss in it. You could say, O'Neal is double standard on how I'm looking at it, but I feel like there's much to look at with this particular place. I'm gonna start at where it just envelops in an argument. Let's go.
Do you feel like you could work with Amber? Do you want to work with Amber? Answer the question.
It's just difficult to work with somebody.
Do you want to work
who
with
is-
Amber, Shayla?
No, I don't.
Do you want to work with Shayla?
I never wanted to work with Shayla. I don't even know why we're here.
I get it.
Do you see exactly the difference in the answers? Shayla beats around the bush. She tried to go around the curb. Well, and that shows snakiness. It shows sneakiness, all of that. And listen to how Amber answered the question. She never wanted to work with her. If you did tell me from before that Shayla was going to be a part of this business, I would have stayed out of it. And she's right. Why should she have to deal with this at this point? At this point in time, knowing what she's going through at whatever it is time, she shouldn't have to deal with this.
When it was just
We're
you
here
and I.
because it's a
Girls,
business
nobody's
meeting.
talking to
You and Wayne, you
Nobody's
always just
talking.
want.
Y'all would let a man come between y'all paper.
So
No,
upset. Wayne, I have a question.
What?
I just need to understand. So you're saying that this is over. The thing that you and I, when it was just you and I, have
Yeah.
been building.
Yeah.
You went and allowed this girl, knowing
This
what
girl,
she
I'm
did.
gonna tell you something though.
Knowing what she did,
Exactly,
you brought
she's
her
not
into
professional.
you, girl.
No, she is professional because the truth is, Amber actually has more investment toward all of this in terms of because Amber doesn't get paid, this girl gets paid. Amber doesn't get paid, and Amber has been investing herself and her time in this. So, yes, it is unfair for Amber to have someone else come in, get paid, and at the same point in time to see exactly if they can disrespect the actual business. So that's not fair at all. It's a different style. This is much different from what was happening with Melissa. Melissa wasn't doing any work. Melissa wasn't doing any work when Melissa started to decide she wanted to quit the business and do all of whatever else it is. This is actually very, very different.
Knowing what she
Hey,
did.
hey,
Shut
hey.
up.
You know what?
Shut up.
Hey,
Shut
y'all
up.
know.
Do it.
Shut up.
Hey, you know
All
what y'all
do
not
is-
gonna do?
Sorry.
You know what y'all not gonna do? Is do that in my house. And first of all, I know what you're trying to say. I let her in. So basically, me and you only cool under the conditions I bring in somebody you want to bring in. Business don't go like that.
Yeah, but that's a foolishness. Hold on, Amber. Let me talk about this. That's foolishness. Yeah, but Wayne, you also can let me know exactly what's going on before something happens. It can't just happen just like that. You also need to approach me and ask me, hey, you know what? I'm thinking of so and so for whatever it is. What do you think about so and so? Then you ask me, think about that. All right, well, how do you feel that you would work with so and so? What are some ways in which the two of you could work? That's supposed to be a conversation first. So while I understand what I'm talking about with business, and yes, it's business, but business have a certain etiquette that it follows. You know the situation and you know how tense it already is going on. You find out, say, the whole idea of this DNA test and the deception and the lies. Why would the woman want to do business with someone who is deceptive? In real life, the woman is deceptive. Why would I do business with somebody I already find out that's deceptive? So, in other words, if I were to look at it, Shayla would have had a lot of red flags for business because she's already deceptive in real life. She's already deceived me. So if she already deceived me in real life, then me have to go flag her for business because the truth is, whatever you're doing in your personal life is going to carry over because you're the same person. You don't change. It's not like you're going to take off and put on. No. Either you're going to be honest or you're going to be dishonest. One out of the two. So this explanation that Wayne is giving is incorrect. None of them I tell the lady them. None of them telling Amber right now is correct.
Like, don't go like that. No, but we cool. But Amber, you know I love you. We cool forever.
you though?
I love you forever. I love you too, Shayla. But this is what I'm not gonna do. Cause I don't have to do this. So we cool. This over. Everything
Well, I
about
don't,
it.
no, I don't want this to affect Dylan though. Like he really
Girl,
has
shut
talent.
up.
You shut up and you leave.
You see, him can't control Shayla. So you got Shayla in there. You can't control. You know. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. Shayla has a black hand. She reminds me of some people that gets into certain things, and once they go into it, they turn it loose. She just not have the hand there. She just not great at it. Anything she touches turns to brass. She have a brass touch. It's what they used to call it back in the days. They used to have people have a golden touch. That means it's a great touch, and you have some people turn things into brass. Shayla is one of those persons that turns things into brass. So no, look at what he has caused. This is supposed to be your business that you're working on, right? Or if you don't want to work on it, say you don't want to work on it, but don't use the guise of Shayla, who is deceptive and who is showing you that she does not care about anybody else but herself in business. Because she doesn't.
Hey, Shayla, chill, man.
No, she's talking to me. She's talking to her. Get
Amber,
here. Leave.
Amber, just it's over with, man.
You go ahead and sit it to
Okay. Wayne, please. Dylan is a really great arm.
Exactly. Your Amber said you can deal with that if you want to. I'm telling you, no one wants to. No one is going to want to deal with this woman because she doesn't know to the business. She is there for one reason. She's there to create. She's a disruptor, and it's not a disruptor in the great sense that she's fighting for rights of anything or whatever it is. No, it's a disruptor in that she disrupts the natural flow of business and any progress at all. And you do have people like this. You do have people who are disruptors like this with them no. Them don't really want to see anything survive or do it stuff. They're constrictors, them constrict things, them strain it, and that's exactly what you're dealing with. But I've shown you the significance of the wigs. Her wig is black and the next wig is white. And if you want to know the significance of that, I'm showing so one of them is coming from a purer place and one of them is coming from a darker place. That's what has happened. In case you know the symbology that they're kind of showing you with the wig. But hey, I could be wrong. The writers could may say O'Neill is wrong and he doesn't know what he's talking about. I just used to write, so that's why McKenna is able to watch little cues in these things. But hey, keep progressing.
Artists, can we just work together separately?
It's over,
Like,
Shayla. We cool, but the business over. I remember mine.
but what about Dylan? He really has
You know what?
something.
You should have thought about that
Mm-hmm.
before you sit here, man. You act like that girl, man. Whatever she doing with Kai, you forgot she was hurt. You don't care. You ain't thinking about that,
Yeah, but my son,
huh? Your son. Do you remember how you got your son?
he's here
Do
now.
do she deserve some grace to feel some type of way?
You think she gonna talk to me crazy for
And
years? Okay, she was hurt before.
Man, but
okay, now I get it.
But here though, at least respect the business, and I'm even giving you extra. I was giving you $10,000 a month.
Say it again. You're paying her $10,000 a month. So Amber had to be working on sweat equity. This is exactly why he is wrong, You have one woman working on sweat equity. She's putting in sweat equity. She has sit down and she has put in her time. She put in her effort. She put in her energy. So she spend her own money to get the artist here, get the artist there, drive to this place, drive to that place, go to this radio station. She has put in sweat equity. And you have this next woman that's getting $10,000. And you want to tell me that the woman have grace of why she should be arguing? That's exactly why it cannot be equal. She never think about that none at all. She don't really care about anything because that's the deal. She came in there to take over and to disrupt and destroy what was going on. But guess what? I have news for her. Me have news for her because guess what now? The $10,000 gone, so she have to go back to she have to resort to pum pum selling. That's exactly what's me have news. I've got news for you. I've got news for you. That pum pum there. I forgot go back on the press. It have to print some money again. That's what's going on right now. The printing press have to run again. The pum pum press.
You didn't care. You not thinking about that.
I care
Nope.
about it, but it's just a sensitive.
It's cool. I'm gonna holler at you though. It's cool. It's cool. You let the man give away your money. Let your baby daddy. And now you got a man, you don't really care about this. I'm gonna see you later though. I'm gonna come over there later because I wanna kick it with you. But business wise, nah.
Again. So in other words, the story is setting up. Here me think the story is set up. I don't know if me writers don't bother listen to me right now. Allow the people on the channel to listen to me. Here's what I think it is setting up. Shayla loses the job. She no longer has a safety net. The baby that she's carrying is not Anthony's. So she loses the money Anthony used to pay. Then Iman looks at what's going on and she loses Iman, and guess what? She loses everything and she has to learn the lesson. Will this be what it is? Now, what I can give Wayne credit for is the mere fact that he has ended the entire thing. I mean, I like how him do it. I don't like how he has done it. But is that he has ended the payments, him stopped the payments. Because she was never a boss at any given time. She was no boss chick at all. She was a lady who was just, disgusting. But now she has to run the press. So the thing is, if you're coming in business and you not provide any benefit at all, because she provides no, what's the benefit? What was the benefit of Shayla? The only benefit of Shayla was that she brought this artist, which him pay her $10,000 for whatever it is, which him could have crushed, which is what he has done right now. I hope that Amber goes and do her little thing with her artist and do it her way. Invest her money in her own little artist. And you know what? Me not mind what Amber do. Walk out. Because at this point in time, I would have walked out as well based on the circumstance. I'm not normally like this for business, but you're talking about someone who already is not honest. She dishonest. So, and there's no way I would do business like this with somebody that's actually dishonest. Me would have complained too. So me not think she wrong for complaining. But guess what? Soup, pressure. Who under pressure? Shayla, pum pum. Soup. The pum pum under pressure because guess what now? This pum pum will have to make money to survive. The pum pum, if listen to me, no, it is detrimental. No, it is detrimental. It is detrimental that this baby belongs to Anthony, or else she end up the pum puss. Puss. Baby. Get on up in that thing. You gotta sell that pum pum girl. Get on up in that thing. You gotta sell that pum pum girl. Get on up in that thing. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.